Wanted to tell you, I received so many emails about this Arizona situation. The fact that Arizona is recoiling and really not allowing illegal aliens to come over the border into the United States, and they're arresting them and sending them back and to where they came from. Now, I personally remember the stories of my father, especially my father's family coming here from Italy, and the difficulties that they had on the boat. They had nothing to eat. They had like one piece of bread for like 9 children, and no water, and it was just totally terrible. It was real steerage. The difficulties that they had. My grandma was really ill when she came here. Only lived a short time after, but they were here in the United States, and they came through legally. And the people who had a little rash or a little bad breath or God knows what were sent back to wherever they came from, whether it was Ireland or Italy or wherever it was, and they came through legally. So now Arizona is saying that's not a bad idea. Well, there are a lot of people who don't like that, and I only wish that the camera we're videotaping this could pick this up, because it shows all the illegal aliens having a lot of picketing and problems with that policy. Can you pick this up? It says there are thousands of illegal aliens saying, "Give us free health care, free jobs, no taxes. We want free houses. We want food. We want, yes, you owe us America. We don't. Why do we owe them America? We will shoot more police in Arizona unless we get what we want, and it better be free." They all, I don't know if you can see this. Here it is right here. Why? Why? When all of us have to work so they can come in illegally and take advantage of this country? What is that about? Who said this? They're going to shoot police, God forbid, until they have what they want? Jack, I think that Arizona should receive special accolades. Instead, the president is saying that this is really not nice that Arizona is doing this.
Well, you can see what party is counting on future votes from these people.
You're so polite.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't-
and
oh,
and they believe in a what's the word? Not socialist, yeah,
it's socialism, sure.
type of setup where some
Definitely.
people work and others are on the dole, and socialized medicine and so forth, which are entering now since that bill was passed.
Socialized medicine. That means you want it, you can have it, and Middle America.
Well, yeah, you can have it, but if you hear some of the stories from Canada and others, you may have to wait a year for the operation you need to save your life, which is going to end in 3 months. So it has a point there of cutting back this population also, socialized medicine, which people don't even think about. But anyway, it's a
Well,
bad situation.
it really is. But anyway, so good for Arizona for saying, come on. You can't just say, America, you owe us. That's just not right. Okay, if you wanted to join us live on the air, Joyce and Jack Keller, indeed we are live. The number here is 347-324-3584. We're here on Blog Talk Radio. We also are on 1240 AM radio. And we're here, if you'd like to go to my website, by the way, apparently I have a lot of products and services that you might be interested in. It's joycekeller.com, JoyceKeller.com. And if you'd like a reading, or whatever else you'd like, I have my books are in there, whatever you need. It tells about the importance of meditation. Yes, meditation is very important. Jack, how would you describe meditation?
Meditation is a stilling.
First of all, you have to stay. You have to stay it right. You have to say it right.
A stilling of the mind, whereby you can change your consciousness to a certain degree, and perhaps tune into a different level of awareness from higher levels, hopefully from spiritual guides and others. And but it takes, of course, like anything, a degree of practice, repetition, so forth. One of the ways we get into it is by controlling the breath, going into the basic breath and yoga breathing, making sure we get air down to the lower parts of the lungs.
Could you lead us through that, please?
Well, the easiest way to start this, if you find it difficult, is to lie down and put a cushion or something on your belly and then inhale. So you deliberately raise the cushion up and down as you inhale and exhale.
Did you say belly? Suppose people are pregnant.
Well, yeah, that would be a problem, I guess. But you can maybe still see what part is tending to rise. You want to get away from upper chest breathing, which is a nervous type of breathing, because there's a very close relationship between the mind or the state of mind and the breath. So when things are hectic, we're under tension, we're busy, we tend to develop a shallow sort of upper chest breathing. And what we want to do is get into that lower lung breathing, which is more relaxing, more controllable, and is a prelude to calming the mind and therefore going into a deeper meditation. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, visualization is important. There's things like actual physical visualization, like candle gazing, where you have a fairly dark room and just concentrate your attention on the flame of a candle. And then after a while you close your eyes, and of course there's an impression on the retina, so you still see the light of the candle, and you just try to concentrate on that inwardly and hold it as long as you can. So it's like a transition from a physical, external sense into an internal visualization. You might visualize colors, perhaps seeing yourself wearing robes of different colors, going from red through orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and violet, which are pretty much in tune with the frequency of the colors, and also the vibration of what we're trying to achieve, going toward a higher, more spiritual vibration.
That's all you have?
Anything else?
I thought you could do more on past lives. I'm listening. I'm enjoying this.
Well, meditation is a prelude to that, and then once you're in a deep, quiet state, we can perhaps lead you backward in time. Usually we speak about your high school graduation. Most people remember that. You might even remember your grade school graduation, and then going back through the years, when maybe the first day you went to school in kindergarten. Most people remember that, and going back then in time, getting back to the birth, and going back in time through that, before that, where you're just in a non-physical state, completely relaxed, floating freely, and then going back years or decades into the past, going back to the time of your most previous life, physical life. And then we lead through a sequence of that, walking, seeing what's around you, and so forth. Okay?
No, I'm yes, it's fine.
But anyway, that's there'll be lectures, workshops on this coming up soon.
Oh,
By the way, we do have a workshop
coming
up on June 30th at the TRS Center, and that's at
that's right, I just remembered.
44 West 32nd Street. Is it?
Yes,
Is that
44 East 32nd. You were almost
32nd,
right.
Yeah. I think it's between Madison and Park Avenue and 32nd Street.
Sure. And if people would like information about that, you can go to joycekeller.com. We're also going to be with Chris George that night. He's joining us, and he's a terrific medium. So we're going to be giving this our all, and hopefully somebody will show up. It's the 11th floor at the TRS Center at 44 East 32nd Street in Manhattan. And as Jack said, it's going to be, 7:30 to 9:30? That's a Wednesday night.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you can pay at the door. If you don't have the money, tell Jack, and he'll probably say, what? You don't have the money?
And by the way, it's $25, which is pretty nominal.
It is, really. But